said they'd jump in it. I think Cypress Hill said they would jump in it, all for free. All these people's doing cameos for free, and we're just geeked. D12s, most of them dudes said they'd be in it.
The production company that's doing the video is waiting on their advance of half the money to shoot the video. We did smoke out. We're sitting in our hotels the next day, ready to shoot the video.
They're like postponing the video.
We're waiting another day. No deposit. I'm like, what's going on here? I call the next day.
Man, I remember that phone call. We were in the hotel room.
And I say, Dan, I don't know what's going on, bro, but they're sitting here, the shit's getting all fucked up. The schedule with the video's getting all fucked up because you guys aren't wiring the money. What's going on?
They're like, you can't shoot the video. It's off. He's like, why? They're like, because 8Ball needs the money to shoot his video with Puffy. So Trav starts flipping the fuck out, like saying, you know, bah, 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 bah. Man, tears start coming in his eyes. He's getting mad as a motherfucker. Trav shut his phone. He looks at me and said, I don't know how to tell Tech this.
Travis had to tell me that they pulled out.
That was like the final knife in the back. That was the final straw. I said, Dan, it's done. I drove straight to Kansas City, grabbed a few of my gorillas, whatever you want to call them, and drove my punk ass straight to fucking New York to get out of the deal.
We ended up working out something with the president of J-Corps to get back the master for Angelic and to be a free agent to move forward and record.
Even though he regained the rights to Angelic, Tech n9ne was devastated by the way J-Corps handled his album.
That happening to Angelic, that hurt. You know what I mean? Because I didn't know what I was gonna do after that. That hurt. I'm like, what the fuck? When J-Corps fell like that, I didn't blame it on Dave Weiner for taking us there, because Dave Weiner got the fuck up out of there too.
Dave is telling me that he's going back and he's hooking up with his mentor. He's hooking up with the guy who started Priority Records.
Dave just say, my mentor, Mark Cerami's thinking about getting back in the business, man.
They're going to put together a major, you know, an independent label to start with the ambition and ideas of building the success of another Priority Records. And this venture is called MSC, Music and Entertainment.
Mark had taken some time off from the record industry, and when he wanted to get back in, you know, he called me up. It couldn't have been better timing because we had just left. We'd just gotten released from Interscope, and he called up asking if we had, or if I had any talent that I was excited about. And you know, I think that was it. From there forward, I freaked out and told him, yeah, things normally don't fall into place when they're supposed to.
It seemed like Tech n9ne finally caught a break.
The reason that we felt like MSC was a perfect fit because A, we could get the deal that we needed to get, which was a 50-50 joint venture type scenario, some type of deal. We also felt like, how can you argue with the history of Priority Records, with NWA, with Ice Cube, with Master P, with all of those things, and Mark Cerami being a legend in the business.
Mark Cerami being a cat that's a little bit to the left, just like Dave Weiner, just like Travis O'Gwen, just like myself. Perfect combination.
It was time to get into the studio and get some things off of Tech's head and go in there and create a new masterpiece, a new album, one that we felt would be as strong as Angelic.
Tech n9ne funneled all of his emotions into his next album, Absolute Power.
Absolute Power was kind of looked at upon us as kind of like the fuck you album. That's why it starts off with Industry is Punks.
I heard dun 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 dun. Industry is punks, dude. I'm talking about, I heard that shit, it sounded like Godzilla was coming to get you.
Tech also wanted to give his fans absolute access with a special Absolute Power bonus DVD.
I wanted to give them a visual so they can be more, so they can get more familiar with me as a person. Because when you open up like that, a lot more people want to know. People are the nosiest motherfuckers. You know what I mean? And that's why Court TV is big.
If you've ever seen Tech n9ne live, it's some different shit. So we wanted to share that with the fans. So all the fans that didn't know of Tech, or we didn't have the ability to put him on the road, fuck that, we'll bring him to you.
And you get 7 extra songs on that DVD? We're just giving away shit like madmen. We must be crazy to give this away.
Despite the good news, Tech n9ne had to face some long brewing drama back in Kansas City.
When we tried to put out Absolute Power,
Diamond said he felt like he didn't make all his money when he was fucking with me, you know, so, which is fucked up for real. Then it got real bad, you know what I'm saying? I started hearing shit like, I'm gonna kill that nigga, he owes me money. I'm like hearing it from stripper bitches and shit. I'm like, damn, what am I doing wrong? Nigga, I ain't making no money, you know what I'm saying? I'm out here hustling, just making enough to get by with my family. And it's hard because they on the block and they seeing this shit on TV and they seeing billboards and they hearing my shit on the radio everywhere they go. They're like, this nigga's, you know, making money.
To end the beef, Tech n9ne and Travis agreed to let Diamond release a Tech n9ne album.
I said, fuck it. Okay, put your shit out. Travis like, okay, fucking put your shit out. We got an album coming out called Absolute Power. Don't try to do it, Diamond. Put it out on the same day. He said he was gonna put it out months and months ahead.
But Diamond's album arrived in stores just days before Absolute Power.
Celsius, all blue album, you know what I'm saying? Me, car, Porsche on the front of it, you know what I'm saying? Diamonds and shit, my name in diamonds, totally not Tech n9ne, you know what I'm saying? For me to be getting all that drama right now when I'm still striving to be the star that I fucking am, to be getting that bullshit, that caliber of bullshit, it really fucks me up.
Despite the drama, Absolute Power's first single had a lighthearted feel. The song was Slacker.
I'm a slacker, never been out a lot of drugs. I'm a slacker, smoking pot, watching video. I'm a slacker.
That was another song that really just, you know, kind of hit you in the heart. You know, you just felt like a bum sitting around playing video games, drinking, doing whatever. You know, it was something that you could really feel.
With momentum on his side, Tech n9ne went to Los Angeles to shoot the first video of his career.
And then they were gonna shoot Slacker, and they flew me out there for that. I was like, yeah, this shit's gonna work. It's gonna pop.
I'm a product of Reaganomics, neurotic, they saying I'm it. Just got up inhaling chronic, the oddest, I'm staying honest. I'm about to make it famous, so you can take the J.O.B. and you can shove it up your. I ain't never understood how the world works, but I always understood why the girls twerk. For a baller, not a n9ne.
Absolute Power had the streets of Kansas City on fire.
We had, I think it was 3,000 or 4,000 people that showed up to a record store in Kansas City, Missouri. And we weren't able to really get tech to the store. It was too crowded, the intersections were shut down, the fire department was there. And we ended up having to fly him in a helicopter to get him into the store.
Indeed, Absolute Power was gearing up to be the absolute test for Tech n9ne.
The hopes were like crazy, like, you gotta do it. The whole city's pointing their finger on you, like, yo, you don't do it, it's fuck you. You gotta tuck away under a rock.
The fuck you attitude was brewing hella big.
It was building on Tech, all the pressure was, because, man, I'm telling you, it became 30, 40 people just dependent on him.
To add to the pressure, Slacker was not a runaway hit at radio or video.
Our radio campaign on the first single, Slacker, didn't work as well as we would have liked.
Me doing a video for that and the motherfuckers not playing it, it was kind of a letdown because we did a beautiful video. We had a choice to either do another video or do commercials on TV saying fuck the industry. I was like, that's perfect for me. I'm Mr. Fuck You Man, why not? Let me be the poster child for fuck the industry.
It was a 30-second commercial of Tech n9ne saying,
Download my new album, Absolute Power, for free. Knowledge is power, baby. Absolute power. Tech n9ne?
it was at the same point when the RIAA was doing their campaign with Britney Spears and Sheryl Crow, asking fans to not download their music.
I was the first artist to tell people to go fucking download my shit after it was out. You know what I'm saying? That's almost like shooting yourself in the head.
The FTI campaign is dope to me because I feel the same way in a sense.
FTI, I didn't necessarily think it was a good idea.
Tech n9ne knew the FTI campaign was a monumental risk.
One or two things are gonna happen. They're gonna download it, and they're gonna buy it, or they're gonna download it, and they're not gonna buy it.
We ended up tripling our sales over a period of 6 weeks.
They spiked over 300%. Good music sells.
And it keep getting better and better, and the sales keep going up.
It felt beautiful that I had the balls to do that.
He took a chance, he gambled, and he won with it.
The success of the FTI campaign helped Tech get more shows, whereas Absolute Power is on full display.
This is the town where the clowns get it down, baby.